Hello, Days with Lies fans. This is for Monday, May 19th. Please like, share, and subscribe. Well, Stephanie and Jada are having minor chat over their morning coffee. And Stephanie's asking her if she's seen her script. And she hasn't seen it anywhere because, see, Alex took it off to an editor and didn't tell her. So it's missing, and she's kind of wondering where it went. But they had a nice little conversation. I'm glad they're friends with each other. Sara is telling Maggie she's very worried about Xander. He left her deserted at the hospital and took off, and he's not answering his phone calls or his texts. Sorry about the hammering. We're having to replace some wood on the house where the gutter fell off from a storm. Anyway, she's just really worried about it, and she decides she's just going to go to work and get her mind off stuff because she's got a ton of paperwork. Meanwhile, Sean is calling in sick to Jada saying, I'm just not feeling good. And he gets off the phone and he tells Patch, I just hate lying to Jada like that. And he said, but when we get to the bottom of this, I can fill her in and she'll understand, I'm sure. So they've already seen the sign-in data and stuff, and they already know that this other guy was in the lab just minutes before they were. And they're in the square talking about him, and up walks Jada and Stephanie, who just went and got him a big bun, or maybe it was a bagel, or I think it was a bagel from Sweet Bits, and then she got called into work. So Patch is telling him, look, you're going to have to call this guy because Sean also went to school with him just like Phillip did. So they're calling him, trying to get him on the phone. They're talking about what they should do. Everything's under wraps yet. Meanwhile, this guy is getting buzzed by the doctor, and he's not knowing what to do. Phillip won't answer the phone. He's got the vaccine on him. He is a hot tomato. That's where Jada and Stephanie run into Patch and Sean. I think she knows he's lying. Okay, so they get this guy to show up, and they tell him, Sean's like, we can trust him. I went to school with him. And they confided in each other, and he said he got so freaked out because he couldn't get a hold of Phillip that he gave it to his roommate, and now he can't get his roommate to answer his phone. And he said, Phillip was trying to steal it. And he said he was trying to steal it also for your dad, Bo. And he's like, and you can't, and Phillip won't answer the phone, the other guy won't answer the phone. They're freaking out. They don't know who has the vaccine. But I bet you anything that we find out this other guy took the vaccine to EJ to sell it to him. I bet my bottom on it. I bet it. I could be wrong, but somebody's got it. Okay, so they're all freaking out because it still hasn't been reported to the public. Only a few people know because they're on the down low. Here's Alex. He's pushing Stephanie's little hot erotica book she's got going on there that she's done just for fun. And he's gone behind her back. And Kate says she'll take a look at it because she's an editor and they might publish it. Who knows? She hasn't been a publisher in years, but she said she'll look at it and let him know something the other. Okay, as we remember, Phillip, that's Xander looking down on Phillip as he literally kicks him and beats him within 2 inches of his life, really. He just beats him so bad and kicks him. When I was watching him kick him and stuff, it made me so angry. I just hated Xander. And I have hated him for a while. But then when he acts like a nice little family man, I start to like him. No more. This was ridiculous. And there's poor little Phillip laying on the floor. He manages to mumble out, Sara. And Xander's like, What did you say about my wife? What did you say about Sara? And he's like, she knew. And he's like, she knew what? She knew what? And he's jerking him, but he's unconscious, you Neanderthal. So he didn't get out on him. She knew what? Kate comes in right after he leaves him. He leaves the room, and she's screaming. She sees Phillip on the floor. She's like, oh my God. She's screaming. She's running to him. They get the 911, the ambulance. Whoa, they're going into the hospital, and who's there to take care of him? Sara, and she's like, oh man, she's anticipating internal injuries. She says it's touch and go. He's stable, but not. None of that makes any sense. Jada's on the job there, and Kate tells Jada, Xander, he's the top suspect. He's threatening. He hates him. They have a a brawl going between them, even though they work together. So here's a last look at poor little Phillip today. And yeah, I just hope Xander somehow goes to jail for this. I'm just sick of him. He wanted to risk his wife and his little daughter and everything. Suck it, Xander. That's a wrap for today. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.